So good afternoon and welcome to this press conference with DJ Grossi. We will go straight to questions. Please identify your media and limit your questions to one at a time because we have many pieces today. So Francois.
Hi DJ, Francois Murphy from Reuters.
Hello.
Moments after we received your statement to the board saying you had no indication that any nuclear facilities in Iran had been hit, the Iranian ambassador told reporters that yesterday Natanz had been attacked. So I'm just wondering if you have information on that, and if you could perhaps give us a clearer sense of what information you have to go on. In your statement, you mentioned that you're not able to reach the Iranian nuclear authorities. So, what are you basing this on? What kind of information do you have coming out of Iran? Is there a lag in terms of being able to verify this kind of
Yes.
statement?
Yes. No, I will not get into a polemic on that. We stand by what I said before. We haven't seen major military activity targeting the nuclear facilities. We have been looking at different satellite images. There might be something there, but not significant or comparable in any way to what we saw last time. This is, and we are getting information regularly. On the other thing, meaning the contacts with the Iranian safety regulatory authorities, maybe it is due to the interruption of internet services in the country. We don't know. But we haven't been able to reach out to them or for them to respond to the calls from our Incident and Emergency Center, the IEC.
Thank you. Austrian television in the back.
Andreas Mitschitz, ORF News Austrian Television, Director General. Hello. You mentioned a sense of frustration in your statement this morning.
Yes.
Is this coming from being in Geneva yourself? You had the impression that the two sides are getting closer, that Iran is willing to give more than back in 2015 with the JCPOA in terms of stockpiling and enrichment. Please share your thoughts on that.
Thank you very much for the question. Well, I think the sense of frustration is, as any diplomat would have in front of a process that could not reach an agreement. It's a general sense of frustration that I think everybody shares. But in terms of the details, I don't think it would be correct. I'm not the mediator. We were there to provide technical support, explanation, because on occasion at the political tables, things are said, principles are discussed. But as I said in my statement, if you look at it, when it comes to nuclear agreements, principled statements are not enough. You have to define clearly what you mean by certain things, that you commit to A, B, or C, and that those will be verifiable. That was the sense of my comment. And it is obvious that there was no agreement, otherwise we wouldn't have seen what we have been seeing. But my hope is also, and I think praise is due to the strenuous efforts by the Foreign Minister of Oman and his team there that were trying to bring the two sides together. I was grateful to him for hosting us also in Geneva, and we hope that this process, or a diplomatic process in general, shall resume. It must. Thank you very much.